This tremendously high level of attention on your person. How do you manage that? Because you say you manage every email, every tweet yourself, but you seem quite blown up. Everybody's paying attention. How do you manage it personally?
You try, right? So my email, I used to answer within 3 days, right? Like 3 days. Now, if you were to email me, you would get an email back with a video, and I'm sitting there saying, "I'm sorry. You know, I just had a baby. The book. Shit's blowing up. I'm just one human. Shit. I'm sorry." But what that does is that at least lets people, and I say to them, "I will get back to you." I was emailing some people from May just now. And I was like, "This sucks, huh?" And then I answered the question. I mean, but if they know that you're trying, and they know that they can get you on Twitter, one thing that's been great for me that you may want to consider for your brand is live streaming. I do a lot of live Q&As on Ustream, just me sitting in my office, and it's been hugely successful because a lot of people have the same questions. They all come in, you know, so you just keep, you know what it is? You just try, right? People know if you're trying or if you're full of crap. That's what I'm getting at, right? So I just keep trying. Like, when I'm taking a poop, I'm doing my tweet deck on my iPhone. I'm sorry. You know, I mean, it's just trying. I try harder. Yes, sir.
Hi, Gary. My name is Roger.
Hey, Roger.
Give us all some good advice. If I had like $20 tomorrow, which wine should I get?
So I'm obsessed right now with Portugal. I think the Douro and the Dow, Portuguese red wines. I don't know if you guys get a lot of Portuguese wines in this country. Good enough? I love the yes and no, but it sounds like good enough. I would highly recommend buying 05 and 06 Portuguese reds from the Douro and the Dow. The insanity of the quality of those wines between 8 to 12 US dollars scares me. I feel like they're not paying their employees, they're cheating. It's just, I can't figure out the math. Very good stuff. So if you like red wines, that's for sure. I also think that South African Chenin Blanc is very underrated and great with a variety of foods.
Hi there, my name is Gordon.
Hey Gordon.
Hi. Actually, I'm using a video of yours in trainings I do on online presence for recruiters.
Thank you.
And what people say is, well, should everybody in our company go online and do social media stuff?
I think every company has its own DNA, right? If you feel that you can get away with that and you feel like you're not scared of it and you've got reasons to do that, I don't see why not. I mean, at the end of the day, everything that happens online is what happens in real life. If your employee goes bowling and meets somebody, what do you do? What do you do? And that could lead to business. That's how business has been done forever. This is just the, you know, nothing's changed. You know, it's always been about people. You know, the robots haven't taken over yet, thank God. You know, and this just scales that. So, I mean, think about this. If, you know, there's a lot of people that follow me because I'm a New York Jets fan. Every employee that's out there that has a niche, maybe they have a poodle, another poodle lover is going to be obsessed with poodles, becomes a friend of that person. That's what led to business. It's about creating multiple levels of engagement, not just this is what I do. People, you know I love the Jets, and I'll talk about old school wrestling and, you know, root beer, and there's a lot of things going on. And I think that by allowing your employees to go out there, you're creating another swing at the plate. You've got another shot of leading to business. Of course they can say something stupid that can hurt you. But we're living in a I'm sorry world right now. We all know what's going on here. You know, Hugh Grant went on the LA Strip, found a transvestite hooker, you know, got caught, went on Jay Leno, said he was sorry and became a bigger star. We love when people say they're sorry because we hate saying it. So I always tell my companies, people I talk to, if you make a mistake, own it. Go say you're sorry. I mean, I was in the Wall Street Journal with a huge picture 2 days ago. Great for my brand. Led to a lot of things, by the way. Do you know how I got there? Corked. This site I've mentioned a couple times. I haven't done anything with it for 3 years. It's sat dormant. It got hacked by Adult Friend Finder. You went to Cork to put in your wine, and you saw some crazy shit. Okay? TechCrunch picked up on it and wrote an article. That's a lot of exposure. I went directly in there, jumped in and did the seismic video when he used to have that, and sat there and said, I'm a jerk, too many balls in the air, I apologize, we're taking it down, I'm sorry, you know, just, we haven't updated, it's old Rails code, I got screwed, I'm sorry, I'm bad. Answered everybody, found everybody on, you know, on Twitter that referenced it, @replied them, and the Wall Street Journal wrote a story about how brilliant I am. Everybody in the TechCrunch, if you go look at it, says I'm a genius. I'm an asshole. I dropped the ball, but I'm an owning asshole, and we like owning assholes. So it's not scary for companies, they just don't get it yet.
Hi, Gary, I'm Sander.
Hey, man.
Hi, I'm over here. Hi. I have a question. Is part of your vision that big companies who actually don't have passion will, in the end, go bust?
Yes.
Do you think the
But
consumers
not all big companies are not passionate. You know, big companies aren't going anywhere if they've got good leaders. But if you've got a jerk-off CEO who only cares about the stock price and isn't good, you're going to be in trouble. I mean, big companies will always exist. I don't think everybody's going to be a small company. But here's what I love. This has evened the playing field to some degree, right? This has shifted the balance in a lot of ways. I'm talking about the internet itself has shifted the balance to allow entrepreneurs and small businesses a dramatically better shot at it. And so Zagat started as 2 people, Yelp started as 2 people. Zagat was a 90-person bigger business, not Ford, or I get it, right? And they got hammered. There'll be a lot of people, and there's big businesses that go out all the time. Things change. We all rode horses one day. And then Henry Ford made something, and then the horse people said, oh shit. I mean, things happen. You know, things will evolve. My vision is that, I'm not Nostradamus. I don't know what my vision is. Here's what I know. I'm a reactionary businessman. I don't necessarily predict the future, but I pay attention to what's happening, and I don't get emotional. Listen, in 5 years, somebody's gonna be like, there's some new crazy shit. You take the chip and you swallow it, and the internet's in your head. I'm gonna be like, all right, fuck it, let's go. Just because I grew up on the air and the iPhone, and now there's a chip that killed it, nobody's gonna care. That 13-year-old at that time, in 2039, he's not gonna give a shit about the iPhone. So I just want to react to the market because that's the only way to survive.
Okay, more questions. By the way, there are more horses in the US now than there ever were?
I did not. That is a fun fact and a half.
There are also more deer. There are more deer because we've killed off their predators, so there's nobody to eat the deer. They won't let us kill the deer, so the deer keep repopulating.
Well, I like deer, so that's a good thing.
All right.
What's that?
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear? The health of my family. And it's not even remotely close. And that's it. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Dennis.
Hey, Dennis.
I'm in a company right now where people are quite afraid to let loose.
Yep. You mean like dance and shit? Or?
No. To let go, to keep control of the message. So
I see.
What should we do?
Well, you've got 2 choices. You either adjust or you get hurt. So, I don't know.
How do I convince them to...
You probably don't. You'll probably end up being somewhere else that puts them out of business. But maybe they'll listen, and that'll be awesome, because companies do change. I'm not so against people that don't. I don't know, Dennis, right? There's so many nuances in that question. Here's what I know. You passionately tell the top decision maker why you're right, in the right setting, and don't get fired. You know what I mean? So you take them to something they like take them to a soccer match, and after he drinks 13 beers, be like, listen, Dennis, you've got to change this because we're fucked.
They call it football here.
I know they do. I know.
Hi Gary.
Hello.
I love your show.
Thank you.
I'm also a wine blogger myself, and I just started with VID00032.
I love it.
Since a few months.
Yep.
But don't you think it has to be more quality, it has to be high definition?
No.
A lot of people are coming up to me, you should change your website.
They're idiots.
High definition.
Sorry.
So what's your idea on that?
When Wine Library TV came out in 2006, in early 07, when I got on Conan O'Brien and Nightline and Ellen and all this shit started happening, Yahoo flew me out. And they're like, this is amazing, da-da-da. They're like, but you know what? You should cut this to 7 to 8 minutes. This 26-minute stuff doesn't work. And gave me all these reasons. And I remember leaving Sunnyvale, I was like, I got on the plane, and I was like, they're idiots. I mean, because here's what I know. Why are movies still around? If content is good, we will consume it. This bullshit that it needs to be fast is insanity. It's so stupid. It's people that don't know what the fuck is going on, reading shit and repurposing it. Because we like 30-second commercials that we think are funny and we remember, but we also will watch a 3-hour movie if it's good. If the content's on point, it doesn't matter, the sound. My sound sucks. I don't have sound on mine. It's terrible sound. Do I lose some people? I'm sure I do. But it's not the defining reason.